What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis and live discussion that we do every trading day, Monday to Friday. Today is the Friday, last day of trading, which is a very volatile day. So this is the pre-London session, pre-London session live, and there is another one also coming up. So make sure guys you stick till the end to see everything what we will be analyzing. This session is very important, as you have seen that from yesterday's session the market almost doing exactly according to the analysis, according to the plan. So I'm gonna start with some of the volatile pair. So before I begin, as usual, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So before I jump onto the analysis, a quick disclaimer is that everything shown in this stream is my own experience and nothing to be constituted as a financial advice. Trading involves high level of risk, may not be suitable for all investors. So with that said, let's begin with gold analysis that we are doing on gold. Looking at daily chart, now gold, as you have seen, gold is doing almost exactly the same way. Now let's look at, this is the daily chart on gold. As expected, gold has broken all the resistance zone. Now I will be looking at now on gold is how the price is doing at the moment. As you have seen from the daily perspective, gold has created this false breakout with this strong liquidity grab, created this big impulse to the upside, followed by this correction. Now with that correction, what we have seen that gold has come to 61.8% Fibonacci level. This is the Fibonacci level, that 61.8%, and then from this zone we have seen that gold has created this another impulse to the upside. Now with that impulse, what I see that gold started another new impulsive move. Now as you know that the trend on gold is bullish. This is what I was always mentioning from higher time frame perspective. If I look at the monthly, this is the highest time frame that we look at, monthly, which is showing significant bullish momentum on gold. What we have seen from this level, there's a big impulse to the upside, followed by this correction, which is healthy in a trending market. And what we have seen that from here there has been another impulse to the upside. Now with that impulse, gold has broken all this resistance level to the upside. Now you can see this monthly candle is quite significant. We saw that this kind of candle on euro dollar, GBP USD and euro USD in the direction of the major trend on an important level of support. What I think that gold might create couple of monthly candle like this to the upside. And as you know that gold already touched 2050. What I think that gold might be touching this 2070 or even breaking this is the historical high on gold, which is 2070-72 all-time high, and there could be a strong blowout to the upside, because if there is it breaks this high, it might blow out or it might create a lower high and then could reverse, which is very less likely to happen, because you know, as a rule of thumb, normally the price move in the direction of the major trend. If I look at gold from the monthly chart, what I see that gold respecting this long-term level, that if I extend, you can find a very important correlation with the historical data. There is this is 2006 level, corrected here as a resistance, and then here is as a support, okay, and then acted here as a support, that level acted here as a support. And what we have seen that from the monthly, gold has created this big monthly bullish candle that has a significant wick at the top, and also it has a higher low. So these are the you know what I can say, the attention to detail to look at. In fact, that I look what market moves based on this in this what I see in my experience. So from this zone monthly perspective, what I see that gold has a big bounce to the upside. At this point I don't see any resistance before 2070 level, and any kind of pullback on the lower time frame will give me an opportunity to go long on gold. Now from the weekly perspective, what I have seen that on gold there is a big you can see there is an inverted head and shoulder, and that's the impulse to the upside. With this inverted head and shoulder, the price has created a triangular pattern along this zone, and you can see there is this is a support zone on from the weekly perspective, and there's a middleman here. This is perfect. I love this middleman. There is a big movement to the upside with this break to the support to the downside, and then any kind of liquidity grab like this higher time frame is for me a very good opportunity to understand the market, which way it is going. And after that middleman, we have seen that gold has created an aggressive move to the upside. So from the daily perspective, daily chart is I love, because as you have seen, as soon as the market open, I first look at daily chart, and you can see it's a very clean and readable chart. Now from the daily, there is a big liquidity grab in that zone, and with that liquidity grab, what we saw that the price has broken this support to the downside, cross all this low, and then created this big bullish move to the upside, and then has come for again exactly to the support zone, tested Fibonacci level, tested the support, and then started another bullish move. Now that these are the points that I always try to mention you guys, that the stronger confluence, the stronger the movement. When I mentioned before also, let's say when I see this kind of market like that, okay, it's an uptrending market, and then has broken opposite direction of the trend, has gone up again. When it come to the again same level, this is where I look for potential trading opportunity along this zone, and that's what is my best bet that I take when I trade market. So you can see that exactly on that point gold has come to the support here, support here, support here, support here, and from that support gold has a big bounce to the upside. Now from the lower time frame perspective on 4 hour, what I see that now you can see gold has a big impulse during London and New York session. During the news has a big impulse. Now the price has formed this triangular pattern, which is for me a bullish pattern, and with that bullish pattern, what I see gold now coming down for a liquidity grab. This any kind of drop, especially if it drops to this level, will give me a good opportunity for going long with gold. As you know that this week I opened quite a few trades on gold, and I also posted the same trade to the VIP channel who are in our VIP Telegram channel, and most of them were almost all of them were successful trade on gold. As you have seen, I'm looking forward to have more, and we had a live trade also in this YouTube live for just it appeared during the day of FOMC, and we had that trade right exactly in the direction. So I will be looking for more opportunity even on the lower time frame, on the 1 hour or even on the 15 minutes chart. As soon as I will find opportunity, I will look for potential bullish trading opportunity on gold. This is a long-term bull market, so I will look for only buying opportunity on gold. So as soon as I will find, I'll take the trade. Make sure guys you like this stream, and also don't forget to subscribe. Let's see how it does. Will be if any trade coming along the way in this live session, I will jump on a trade. As you have seen, we did that in the past. Now for me, it is a very important level on gold, which is around 2030 level, which if in case gold at least break this low, any of this zone, again reversing back, I'll look for potential buying opportunity. As I mentioned that I normally don't try to trade against the trend unless in a very unusual situation. In most of the time I trade with the trend, and that's why my strategy is so profitable to me, is because I follow the trend, and trend is my best friend all the time. I give 70% credit to trend when I make my trading decision. And I think that most professional traders use the trend to trade the market to remain consistently profitable as a trader. So this is a 1 hour chart on gold. You can see it is breaking now against the trend. So any kind of local breakdown will give me an opportunity to go long on gold. Let's see how it does. If the market come down, especially you see if break this level 2033, will be a very good opportunity for me for potential buying opportunity on gold. Let's see, this is a 1 hour chart, and we see that this 20 EMA is being tested now. Let's see. Okay, all right guys, make sure that you use the live chat if you have any question. I do try to cover all of them. Emmanuel, good morning coach. Thank you Emmanuel. Aduko, good morning sir, thank you very much for being here. Shadi, good morning boss Shadi, thank you. Good morning sir, thanks for US30 analysis yesterday. No problem Stephenzia, you are always welcome. Please sir, how can I join VIP membership? Aduke, you can find a link in the description, and also there is a link at the top of this chat. You can see that pinned message at the top. Please visit the website and you can find there to join VIP program. Any question, there is a live chat, you can ask her to give you any kind of answer that you need. Can you please analyze UJ sir? Thank you, no problems, you are welcome. Good morning sir. Harry, good morning coach and trading community. Thank you Harry. Jonathan, good morning sir, thank you very much. Okay, so I'll be looking at now for potential, there could be this is the daily chart. Let me delete all of them again. Okay, now from daily perspective, we saw new higher high. What I think that there is a probability now for the price to test this level, which is the 2020. This is the previous day's high, which is a very important resistance zone, and also there is one resistance here. Okay, and with that respect, this resistance is quite significant to me. These are the two zones. Any kind of break from this 2033 level, I will keenly wait for potential buying opportunity on gold along this zone. Okay, this is a very important area of value for me, and I'll look for a potential bullish trading opportunity along this zone as soon as I will find that opportunity. I'm sure that guys you enjoying. Let me know in the chat if you have any questions. So yeah, gold for me, it's coming back for a pullback, which is very good for me. Any kind of local breakdown will give me the opportunity for potential buying opportunity on gold. You see that there is a 1 hour 20 EMA coming. Let's see, we will jump on to other instrument that you guys are asking. Let me see how it does. Okay, you can see me, that's good. I just need to rearrange this one. Okay, now next I'll look at dollar yen. Okay, so let's look at dollar yen, how it is doing. Before that, let me see what gold is trying to do. Probably will see gold in a very important area. Just trying to see if there is any trading opportunity on gold. So this is 15 minutes, this is a very important level of support. Any kind of break will be the best place for me to go long on gold. Okay, so we'll be looking next. As you can see, gold, what I see that it is approaching an important level, and any kind of, after this drop, there could be a drop now on gold, which is very likely to happen. Especially you see there is a support here, and any kind of drop, especially coming to this level or breaking this low, we will look for buying opportunity on gold, because for me gold is highly bullish. You can see on the daily, the price now approaching the daily support level, and I will look for always bullish trading opportunity on gold. So there are two important levels that I will look for later today. There is a news coming up, and also in this session as well. Any kind of drop to this 2033 to 2028 this zone, what I think that gold will have a bounce again to the upside. Now today my level on gold to potential bullish trading opportunity is to look at 2030 level, or 2033 to 2028. So any time the price is dropping down to that level, I'll look for buying opportunity on gold, as this is a long-term bull market. I will always look for potential bullish trading opportunities. So keep that in mind, and then we'll see what's happening next. So let me look at now dollar yen, how it is doing. Now looking at dollar yen, this market from the daily, you can see that there is already a daily, there is a big impulse with the weakness of DXY. We saw that dollar yen also has a significant drop. And if I look at the bigger picture from the weekly, for me dollar yen is coming to a weekly support again, and I think that after breaking the low, we might see again dollar yen might be going to the upside or might remain in that zone. So looking at weekly perspective, you can see dollar yen approaching this weekly level of support. Okay, for me it is unlikely that dollar yen will be able to drop this way, which is also a probability. But for me, what I think that dollar yen might be coming down a little further and again going to the upside, or might remain in this support and resistance. Anything can happen in trading. This is what I personally think, that dollar yen might not go down further, because you see that this is the weekly support level, okay, and with that weekly support level, the price has come to that support, and if the price break the support, because it's creating series of higher low, we might see another upward movement. And you can see another thing is that previous weekly candle, this long wick candle, has not been tested here, so there is one probability for the price to test this level and then go up. So let me look at now daily. Okay, so from the daily perspective, if I draw this trend line here on daily, okay, so now what I see here, the price has a drop, pullback. So today, anytime dollar yen going to the upside, okay, along this zone, will give me an opportunity for selling to this level, okay, short-term sell. Because if it reverses from here, that's a different story. So we need to look at the price action. If we see, let's say, has gone up, okay, has given a strong rejection, then we'll look for selling. Otherwise, you see this, the way it is forming here, even it could continue to reverse. That's why dollar yen, this market currently not that much of impressive to trade, is because weakness in yen and weakness in dollar, in more often you'll see that they move in a sideways. When you see both of the instrument weaker, they move in a sideways. So if you look at the DXY, we see that DXY has a massive drop. And looking at the daily, what I see, that DXY in fact has a massive drop. Now the price on a support zone, you can see this is a very important level of support. Now with that support, it's a big drop to this level of support. If I look at the weekly, you can see the price, almost this price lastly came in almost a year ago. So in fact, this is an important level. And the way, this is the weekly chart on DXY, you can see the way the price has hit that level, what I think that we could see further slide to the downside on gold, on DXY, and afterwards might we'll see that a reversal or any kind of upward movement. But the price has come to a very important zone on DXY. If you look at the daily, you can see that consecutively every day there's a big move. Now the previous day's candle, for me, this is also a selling candle for me. This is the daily candle on DXY, and what I will be waiting today for a pullback to the opening and closing. Daily opening and closing is very important for me, and any kind of pullback to that level, I'll look for potential selling opportunity on DXY. That means the potential buying still in the direction of the trend. So I will look for always a trade with the trend. So DXY looks to me bearish, and let me look at what other instruments are doing. Okay, AUD USD, you can see there's quite a few dodges here. Okay, so this kind of dodges sometime could lead a reversal as well. Okay, so for me, let me look at the monthly. For me, I think that we should still see bullish move, because there's a big bullish momentum to the upside on AUD USD. You see quite a few dodges form. What I think that because it's a very strong bull market, I think we'll see initially a break to the downside, and then we could see again bullish move to the upside on AUD USD. Now this is a very important level here, what you see, and I think that later today we could see some short-term drop, and then following the trend to the upside. So always I trade with the trend. AUD USD also showing a very strong bullish momentum in this market now. And even good morning, sir. Thank you for sharing your bias on gold. No problems, Mr. D. Emmanuel. Thank you for your appreciation. Tan. Hi, coach. Thank you, Tan. Trades dollar yen, please. Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, coach. Yeah. Euro USD, you look at it. Good morning, coach, please. Are you a position trader or swing trader? Thank you for asking that we will discuss it. Hi, coach, please explain process. How do you enter trade by multi-time frame analysis? Jalaj, yeah, absolutely. This is the main thing that I discuss all the time. I'll discuss it again. There is a GB gap opening in US30. Okay, looking at US30, let me look at, okay, US30. Now, as you can see, this is the trade that I have opened on US30 yesterday during the during the New York session time, just after the New York session live. And I discussed in the live also, guys, I discussed about the NASDAQ and US30. You remember that? And US30, I'll now share my ideas. Why did I open this trade and what next I'm looking at? I believe that this will be helpful to you. And also I have sent the same trade. I have shared the same trade with analysis and everything to my followers who are in our VIP Telegram channel. So this is where I have bought. I'm just showing you so that you can understand the analysis that I made. I bought at 33,790. This is where 780 around this zone, and stop loss was 33,610, 612, and take profit at 34,148. So which is running almost more than almost hitting the TP, but now it's in a pullback, and I strongly believe that this should be going to hit the TP target. Now let me tell you why did I open, so that as I mentioned that in this stream I'm sharing everything, my own experience as a trader. This is the goal of this channel, is to share experience, share ideas, so that we can create a trading community. And everything I'm giving here in this live streaming for free education, free analysis, is just to sharing my own experience. So make sure that you keep it as educational and entertaining as possible. Nothing is going to be considered as any kind of financial advice, as this is only my experience. So what I have seen that on US30, if you closely look at the bigger picture in this market on US30, from the bigger picture perspective, US30 is a long-term bullish market. Okay, so we saw that from here, this is that impulse correction. The price was moving to the upside, creating series of higher high and higher low. Okay, so all along the way, this is what I discussed before, that the first thing when I open the market, I look at the daily chart, and with that opening of daily chart, this is the daily candle, which is for me is a strongly bullish candle. And if you look at this daily chart, this market, you can see that in the past there were quite a few long wick candles has been created. Now with that long wick candle, there was a lot of buying happen along this zone. You can see huge bullish pressure has come to this market, and this long wick candle in fact represents the buyers board, the big boys board in this market. And there is a lot of consolidation, and the price has aggressively broken to the upside with a very sharp reversal pattern has formed along this zone. You can see that. And with that said, what we see that this is a neckline of this reversal pattern, which in fact tested but not fully, is the sign that very strong bullish trend. And what I see that here, you can see there is a big daily candle that has crossed this one's low. in the direction of the trend. So shape is very important. If you apply your even the common sense, you'll see that this market should be breaking to the upside. For example, something if you see like that, okay, it should be, as a rule of thumb, it should be breaking down. If you see something like that, it should be breaking up. That's the normally our mind think that, and that's how the market also moves. And what you see that when I see that there is a reversal, okay, there is a break the other direction, that is where I look for the best trading possible. And this is a huge liquidity gap, and there is also a huge liquidity gap, and from that zone this is the big bullish engulfer on the daily. And when I saw that, this is where I trigger the trade, trigger the trade, because in this 4-hour time frame, though I have looked at the multi time frame as well, from the monthly you can see that the price already has a strong liquidity gap from the bottom. So it is in fact a bullish market. There is a big bullish trend, and the price is narrowing down, has come back down below to break this monthly support, grab the liquidity from here, and then from this pin bar crossing this 20 EMA, and the price started to move again to the upside. From the weekly also you see that big bullish price action, and you can see there is a huge liquidity gap on the weekly. And with that liquidity gap, okay, US30 has broken to the upside. For me, you can see I see there is an imbalance here, quite a few weekly doji, and I think that the market will break this high, at least will go up. And in my opinion, I think that this market may continue to rise and break this resistance line, and this is why I have taken this trade, and also I have shared the same trade alert to who are following me in our VIP Telegram channel. Now, if you wanna be part of this trading community and also see what I'm trading, and follow all the trades that I'm opening in my trading, then also you can join us. There is a link in the description, there is a link at the top of the chat. You can visit the website, join us to be part of this trading community. What I think that that I struggled when I started trading to find a community. We have a VIP chat group where there are some good traders really putting their sharing their ideas, and also all the content, that all the experience that I have shared in a compact what I can say program that you can join. Link in the description. If you are a lifetime member, you will be able to access them all throughout your life, and also be part of this trading community. So I would say that you can join that to become part of this trading community. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me. So you see that US30 for me now, let's say you might say, okay, I'm not on the trade, what should be the situation? So for me, what I think that you can see this market, there is a huge liquidity gap here, and then has gone up. Finally it has come back down here. Okay, we saw that there was a double bottom, and with the double bottom the price has grabbed the liquidity here and then has broken to the upside. So this double bottom for me is a starting of new momentum. Normally when trend get tired, it normally causes this, that I have seen in my experience, that in my analysis and strategy that I use, liquidity grab that has done. When the trend is tired, it breaks opposite direction of the trend, create a reversal pattern, and then continues to rise. So for me now, what I think that US30 today, you can see there's a gap opening, gap down, and I will still hold the trade for full profit target in my account. But what I think, it might come down for a bit more deeper pullback. if I see very aggressive drop, I may not close the trade. I may just move my stop loss at entry so that I can protect my capital, but I will still hold the trade for full TP target on it because I have 2 times TP target. I normally do that in most cases. If either I need to have a very high probability trade or I need to have a bigger profit target. That's how I trade, and I think that that's a very important concept that one must grab, either to trade with high probability or to trade with high risk to reward, so that always stay in the winning side. So hopefully that you found value on this. Make sure you put a comment in the live chat. If gold go up, dollar yen will drop. Not necessarily. Very good question. If gold go up, dollar yen will drop. What I think that if gold goes up, that's sometime what I can say exception also applies. We have seen previously when gold started to push up, DXY also is going for certain period of time, but because dollar yen is mostly yen and dollar are very what I can say, yen is considered as safe haven, dollar also safe haven, so their chemistry little bit different than other instrument. Let's say if gold goes up, in most cases you see AUD USD goes up, euro dollar GBPUSD goes up, but dollar yen might go even in a sideway, because let's say if gold going up, maybe if DXY getting weaker and yen getting weaker, we might see that they're moving in a sideway. So yeah, not necessarily, for me could be different. NASDAQ, yeah, look at it. Mr. D. Manuel, if you can also look at US30, yeah, we looked at it. What I think that US30, as I mentioned, I'll look for a pullback now, okay, and then any kind of false breakout to the downside, and again bullish move, we'll look for potential buying opportunity. Again, I'll look for potential buying opportunity on US30, because this is what I do when a trade going in the direction and I see the market going in the direction I'm on a trade, I try to add up to the winning position. If any trade going wrong, not going in my direction, I normally never add to a losing position. This is I think that all the classical historical trader who were great trader in the history, they always talk about it as well from their experience. So from my experience, I used to do, when I begin as a beginner, I made a lot of mistakes. That's what I'm sharing my experience with you guys, that adding to a losing position will always losing game. Okay, always best not to add to a losing position, and then add to winning position is a winning game. That's what I found. Okay, so thanks for that. Hello coach, sent a couple of questions yesterday, and yeah, I did a Q&A session, Akshit. I don't know why you haven't received it. I'll look at it today. I did the Q&A session. Please check in our VIP Telegram channel. You should be able to find that. No problem. Yeah, I know that also you need to be comfortable in missing a trade. This is another concept, because there is always trade. As I mentioned, they said that the market will open tomorrow, though Forex is always open in weekdays unless there is a public holiday. But you can say to yourself that the market will open tomorrow. That phrase, in fact, make us to settle down, settle down that, okay, I don't have to experience the FOMO, because FOMO is in fact a big big killer of trading account. FOMO is everyone. I still experience FOMO, but because of experience, I know how to manage it. FOMO is a good, and so that's why even if you miss a trade, what I would say that just let it go. Don't even think about it. Look for another, because there is always a trade. The market, either, this is the beauty in being a forex trader, is you can trade either upside or downside. If the market is going up, we can buy. If the market is going down, we can sell. So it doesn't matter either falling or rising, there's always an opportunity. So yeah, I would say that even if you miss, then don't worry, there is always trade coming up and we'll be on it. Gloria, thank you very much. Good morning, coach. Thank you, Gloria. Samba, GBP JPY, yep, we'll look at it now. Please look at NZD USD, sir. Yep, Harmony, NZD USD. Okay, so I'll look at NZD USD, GBP JPY, and then I'll look at NZD USD. So looking at GBP JPY, now before I go to GBP JPY, guys, if you are looking for a regulated broker, there is a link in the description area for Eva Trade. You can join our recommended broker. They are regulated and your capital will be in the safe hand. You can start even with as minimum capital as even with $100 to start your trading journey. And I would recommend to join a regulated broker so that you always stay in the safe hand. So link in the description, and also Isa will post a link in the live chat. You can use that link to open an account with them using our link. If you're in an eligible country, using our code, you can you'll be entitled to have a bonus in your trading account. So let's look at now GBP JPY. Look at see what's happening. I look at monthly first of all. Now also I had a question before that how do I look for monthly, like multi-time frame analysis, to look for potential trading setup. So now I look at how I look at multi-time frame. So from the multi-time frame perspective, whenever I open the chart, I first look at daily, because daily always gave me a very good idea in the market. Daily chart is in fact a very, very important time frame from traders perspective, because daily chart is very reliable to me. So from GBP JPY, from the daily, we see that very simply we can see this is a bullish market. Okay, we saw that an impulse correction, it is in another impulsive phase still, and at the same time the price is facing a resistance zone. Okay, all right, so this is the first impression on the daily, but still the market structure is bullish. As you have seen, GBP JPY yesterday has formed this doji, which in fact has come to this support zone. Now for me today also I will remain GJ bullish, because it is for me still bullish on the lower time frame. I'm not trading on the daily, so I will be trading either on on even 1 hour, 4 hour, or even 5 minutes. So when I will find the opportunity on GBP JPY after breaking this low, I'll look for potential buying opportunity, as I think that is still the buyers are in control fully in this market. So from the daily, I have an impression to look for potential bullish trading opportunity. Looking at the higher time frame on the monthly, what I see that over the historical perspective, this market is in fact a bullish market. You can see starting with this big bull market, consolidation, another bullish market. So this market is significantly bullish from the higher time frame, from the daily, from the monthly perspective. And we saw that the price was creating series of higher low along this zone. Okay, so you see that series of higher low creation on GBP JPY every month. It hasn't broken anything. Previous months we have seen a doji. Now for me, this doji, you can see this doji is a strong bull market for me. Okay, because you can see it has a long wick at the bottom, okay, a big long wick, and that long wick in fact represents a strong buying pressure in that zone, and as a result we saw that initially a break to the upside. Initially we saw that the market initially trying to break, but instead we have seen that this market now trying to break to the upside, and any kind of pullback, this is the daily support zone that I have drawn, and also this is the top of this monthly doji. You can see this is the resistance zone which is turning support here, and for me GBP JPY, any kind of drop to this level, I'll look for potential buying opportunity on GBP JPY. Looking at the weekly, you can see that from the weekly perspective also you see there's a big bullish candle followed by a doji, and then the price has immediately gone to the upside to the resistance zone. It is coming down for a pullback now. I'll look for bullish trade on GBP JPY as soon as I'll see the market again has come down to this level. I'll look for potential buying opportunity in GBP JPY. Now from the lower time frame, from 4-hour perspective, what I see that GJ, you can see yesterday when I was in live in the New York session, the price was here. This is what we mentioned, that GJ might continue to go up, and that has a big bounce from this level, so that from that zone almost a 90p bounce to the upside. Now for me today, as you can see again there, this is an impulse slow correction. We could see what I think that another attempt from the seller along this zone. We might see that GJ giving us potential buying opportunity. So this is already, you can see this market may not aggressively go up because it is facing a resistance. So any kind of drop to this daily support along the zone, I'll look at very lower time frame for potential bullish trading opportunity on GBP JPY. This is a bullish market, so I'll not look for any kind of selling. Any drop, okay, along the zone giving a strong bullish price action, I'll look for potential buying opportunity in GBP JPY. Thank you for that. So let's look at now NZD USD. Okay, so NZD USD, as I posted analysis yesterday, this is also a very strong bullish market. This is the trade. We could take a big one on this one, but I have closed it because I just want to see it because it's a very high probability trade. So that one also I have opened that trade on NZD USD. And this one on US30. So let me explain what might happen on NZD USD. What I think that NZD USD looks like that strongly bullish yet. So this is the trade that I have opened on NZD USD, and also exactly here. Now I explain why did I open this trade, so that guys you can see, and this is the main goal of this channel, to share trading. I trade, what did I do, so that you guys can understand and share my experience so that you can get benefited from it. So you can see this is where the entry was, stop loss and take profit exactly, and I posted that to the VIP Telegram channel. Now what did I look at with this trade on NZD USD? You can see back to back 3 candles has crossed the liquidity from the zone from 4 hour. Okay, you see, even either you are doing a day trading, swing trading, finding this kind of trade definitely will give a big advantage, because I normally look for this kind of trade, because even being a swing trader or being a day trader, one if find this trade, you can see in just 2 sessions the market goes aggressively to the upside. Now if I look at the daily on NZD USD, what I see that from the daily perspective, there is this daily leg here is in fact a huge liquidity gap. For me, NZD USD might be trending to the upside for a bigger move. The reason is, you can see NZD USD has, this is a support level on NZD USD, okay, and the price was respecting this support, okay, and then with that support the price has broken to the downside. With that breakdown, we have seen that NZD USD has grabbed a huge liquidity on the daily and then crossed to the upside. For me, what it could do, NZD USD come down a little bit, making an inverted head and shoulder. We could see that it is trending to the upside. This is with the daily chart. Now looking at bigger picture, monthly, now from the monthly, what I see that NZD USD, from the bigger picture perspective on NZD USD from monthly, this is a bull market, a big monthly impulse followed by this correction. It is in another impulsive phase. With this monthly impulse correction, what I think that NZD USD is going to the upside. Now you can see there is a big pin bar here from this support, and then this monthly candle for me is a starting of a big move to the upside, because NZD USD was historically bearish market. The price has come to a very crucial level of support and created this impulse and a correction. And if we take our Fibonacci from low to the high, but I see that NZD USD is almost has reached 38.2% Fibonacci level and then moving to the upside now. So if we look at the weekly, we can see that there is a, you can see this is the weekly low, okay, the previous weekly low has crossed this low and then immediately rejected to the upside. Now with that rejection, for me, what I think that NZD USD, there is an imbalance in that zone. So as a rule of thumb, the price always follow the path of least resistance. For me, NZD USD highly likely that will bounce to the upside, and it might test this weekly resistance. At least we can expect to this level. Now if I look at the daily, the market already made a move. So today, any kind of drop back to daily support or the daily low, I'll look for potential buying opportunity on NZD USD. There is a big impulse. You can see this triangular pattern is in fact for me a bullish pattern. Okay, so any kind of break to this level or any kind of long wick candle from the bottom, I'll look for another buying opportunity on NZD USD. So this is for me a bull market, and I'll remain bullish on NZD USD. Let me know in the chat. And this is we secured that one yesterday. Could hold some of the positions, so because I have an intention to enter again. So as soon as I will find, I'll trade, and also I'll share the same way I shared in the VIP Telegram channel. If you want to be on that VIP Telegram channel, also you can join us, link in the description, and also there's a link at the top of the chat. You can join us to be part of this great trading community, and also don't forget to join the free Telegram channel as well. Also a link in the description area. Let me give you a link of the free Telegram channel so that you can stay up to date about all the everything we are posting here in this channel. So this is the free Telegram channel. You can join that. Thank you. Good morning, coach. Thanks for your daily update. Shapes my trading skill. Please check USD CAD. I think it's near a strong support. Okay, I'll look at it. Thank you very much for your appreciation. Yeah, I try to give my best idea. AUD NZD, thank you very much. AUD NZD, Euro USD, please. Why it is overbuy? Euro USD, look at it. AUD NZD, Euro GBP. Okay, so AUD NZD, Euro dollar, Euro GBP, USD CAD, NASDAQ. Thank you for another great job. No problems, Star. Thank you for your appreciation. AUD NZD. Okay, coach, can you give more information on correlation between currencies and currency pairs with gold, silver? Okay, so very good question. I'll look at it now. Shuka Patil, yep. Okay, so AUD NZD, NASDAQ, gold and silver. Okay, I'll look at first quickly AUD NZD, what I see from the daily. Yeah, AUD NZD has a bounce from the resistance zone. This is a long-term bearish market, but at the same time, because it started a bullish move to the upside, we might see, this is the weekly candle, I think that it might move a little bit in a sideways. This is the 4 hour. Okay, you can see. So AUD NZD, yeah, I think it will move a little bit in a sideways now. Okay, from maintaining this support, we might see sideways movement, and slowly what I think that it will again remain bearish because it's a long-term bearish market. You can see the price already has broken this resistance zone, has crossed all these highs, so there's a liquidity, and because of that we might see a little bit of sideways movement, and I think slowly after consolidation it will try to make its way to the downside. Yeah, so AUD NZD, it might remain in this sideways and then slowly bearish. Okay, so looking at USD CAD and Euro USD. Okay, so I'll look at Euro USD almost the similar way. Euro dollar, and very important pair now. Okay, so Euro dollar on the monthly perspective, there is a big monthly bullish candle followed by another monthly bullish candle so far in the first 2 weeks. Okay, what I think that, you know, the price already has broken the resistance zone, right? But at the same time, see, this is the monthly high here on euro dollar. Let me draw this level, and this candle has a big move, so this is a big selling candle, right? And below this doji is a very important candle here, has crossed the top, and there is a little bit of gap. What I think that euro dollar, after breaking this high, we might see deeper pullback in this instrument. That's why multi-time frame, you see that I look at multi-time frame to see in fact how the market is moving. Now from the monthly, I think that euro dollar after breaking this high, you might see deeper pullback. Now looking at weekly, this is a weekly chart on euro dollar, which is in fact significant bullish. Now from the weekly, I don't see much resistance. I see that there is a very high probability for, you know, even breaking this high, because there is a huge imbalance here and there is a lot of liquidity. As you know, the price moves from liquidity to liquidity. You see, this is the liquidity zone, has gone up and it will move to another liquidity zone and then will come down. Now looking at daily, we can see already there's a big daily impulse It's still bullish to me because the price is facing this monthly resistance. Any kind of pullback, breaking this daily low, I'll look for potential buying opportunity on euro dollar. So from the 4-hour perspective, as what we see, that there is already a big impulse, it's a huge momentum on euro dollar. So our mind might think of, okay, the price has gone to the top, looking for selling, because as a rule of thumb, like as a psychological perspective, we normally tend to think against the trend. It took me a lot of effort to make my mind to trade with the trend, and this is the best tool that I use, trading with the trend. So I would say that always best to look for trade with the trend on a local breakdown. It's another important, because it's a little bit of sometimes difficult to buy from here, okay, because they said that buy from the higher high, sell from the lower low, but I say that buy on a pullback on a local breakdown, sell on a pullback on a local breakdown. This is the best place I find for high probability trade setup. Now euro dollar, you can see that already it is starting with a big impulse correction. So it made quite a few wave, though it's in a very strong uptrend. Okay, so you can see the momentum in the trend. This some area you can see there is also trend here, there is also trend here. It's a very strong momentum. Now with that strong momentum, what I will be waiting, let's say if this market today, this is the daily support, because it's facing the monthly resistance, we might see an exhaustion and then local breakdown to this level. That could give me, once you see the market has broken to the downside, okay, local breakdown has given me an opportunity to go long. I'll look for buying opportunity on euro dollar after I see that the market has enough momentum. So to give an example about the local breakdown that we talk about is, you can see this is the GBP JPY, as I was talking about. If you look at the daily, you can see after this daily doji, the price has come to the daily support. You can see that still maintaining series of higher low. And if you look at 5 minutes, you can see what kind of trading opportunity we can find from this zone. This is a benefit of looking at the local breakdown and then look for potential buying opportunity that I look at whenever I find the opportunity. Okay, so going back to euro dollar, yeah, any kind of drop later today, there is a high probability that euro dollar will come down for a pullback, and then we'll look for potential buying opportunity. Also guys, make sure that you give a big like and also subscribe to the channel. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds to you have time, probably you are following me long time, maybe you forgot to subscribe, so press that button so that anything that I'm posting will be in your home page as soon as I post. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. Amazing, thank you. Appreciate it for your support to the channel. Rico, thank you very much. Thank you, Rico. I know that appreciated your testimonial. Thanks for that. I really appreciate your testimonial. Yeah, that's what I invite my students, that if you want to have more experience, learning more about what my trading career, what did I accumulate, everything is accumulated in the website, so you can join. Also link in the description. Thank you for your appreciation and your testimonial. I really appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely, I'll look at it. AUD CAD, thank you. Yeah, I'll access again the access the TF indicator. Rico, send me your trading view username, look at that. Okay, so looking at first of all AUD CAD, looking at monthly. Okay, so from the monthly perspective, what I see that AUD CAD, this is the monthly chart. Okay, a big monthly impulse, correction. I think because AUD CAD, can see this is a long-term resistance zone historically on AUD CAD, and from that resistance what I see that AUD CAD is, you can see the previous months there was a long red candle. This month as well we see that the market is slowly, still there is a selling pressure, and I think that is still there is a very high probability for the price to drop. You know, this long wick candle represents the selling pressure from the top on this one. Now if I look at the weekly, what we see that from the weekly perspective that there is a big drop on the weekly. There is the previous week there is a long wick candle. What I think that from this long wick candle, as you can see the price, this is the neckline of this previous support down resistance. This market highly likely that will continue to the downside after pullback to the upside. Now from the daily, this you can see the trend is very clear on the daily. This is a resistance line, and with this dynamic resistance AUD CAD is in fact slowly making its way down to, I see a reversal pattern here on AUD CAD, and I think that you see there is a middleman followed from this reversal pattern. Any kind of pullback to the upside, I'll look for potential selling, because this market is overextended to the upside. As I mentioned yesterday's live that AUD CAD anytime may reverse, and it's to me it's a reversal now, and it could continue to drop in this direction. Thank you. So AUD CAD, I think that it will drop, it may drop, anything can happen in trading, just it's my opinion that it may drop, it may continue in this direction. So AUD CAD for me it's bearish. Okay, so I'll look back to gold now to see what's happening with gold, and let's see what's we can. Okay, so looking at gold again, now from the daily you can see, I'll do again full analysis for those who missed gold. First of all, looking at monthly, what I see that from the monthly perspective, gold is in fact a strong bullish market. This is the monthly support here on gold, and with that monthly support gold has a big bounce to the upside. This is a big bullish candle, followed by this month after a little pullback the price started to move to the upside. For me, I think that gold will hit this high, historical high, which is 2070 level, and afterwards it might aggressively move, continue to move, or it might reverse again, go back, come back to the support zone. But still there is a very high probability for me to go to see around another 280-90 pip move to the upside. If I look at the weekly, we can see that there is a continuation pattern. This middleman on the weekly is in fact a big continuation pattern, and from the weekly perspective we can see that gold has formed an inverted head and shoulder, and then has broken to the upside from this triangular pattern, and the price now again moving to the upside. So this is a middleman, which is in fact a big bull candle, followed by this week after little pullback we see that the market again pushing to the upside. Now if I look at daily, what I see that from the daily perspective, gold, you can see this is a very important support on the daily, and we have seen multiple times the price has liquidity gap. This is a very important daily candle that I normally love to trade, this kind of candle, because it has broken twice against the trend, a huge liquidity gap, and then created this impulse. Now with this daily impulse, gold has come back again to a very important area of value, to this support, which is also 61.8% Fibonacci level, golden ratio, and then straight we have seen another impulse to the upside. So gold from the daily perspective, which is bullish. Today we have seen, yesterday this bullish candle is also has a long wick at the top. What I think that we could see further movement, but for me to go long, I need to see proper bounce from the support level, and then from the lower time frame, this is the 4-hour structure, which is significantly bullish, and I will be really happy to open another buy position on gold if I see, since this is a big, an structure. This is a typical bullish structure. This structure is a very good boy structure, you can say. There's no manipulation. What I will be really happy to see, it has broken initially to the downside, or any kind of a liquidity gap from this support will give me confidence to go long on gold again. And as soon as I'll find that opportunity, I'll jump on a trade like we did this week. So far I had almost four gold trade along with other trades as well, and one of them was a live trade as well, as you have seen. Yeah, any trade coming along, still we see in a zone where we need to see a pullback, a break to the downside. Once we will find that, we'll look for potential buying opportunity on gold. Now looking at the 5 minutes time frame to see, even the 15 minutes, yeah, any kind of, this is the 1-hour chart. As you can see, the price is trying to test this 1-hour 20 EMA. This previous session's 4-hour has a little bit of a liquidity gap here, but I'm pretty confident that this market might come down for a deeper liquidity gap. The reason is, you see this high on gold, even after going, it might come back again, because this high that we see currently is, if you go to the monthly, you'll see that this market, this price is a year earlier this price lastly visited. So without proper momentum, without proper gaining liquidity, it may not have enough strength for a strong break to the upside. So you see this support here, there is, for me it's an imbalance here in the market, the support here, and along with this doji, back to back 2 dojis here, it's a very good place. Along with this 4-hour 20 EMA, may not come that far, but any kind of support break or touch of this 2033, and then I'll look for buying opportunity closing along this zone where there is a resistance. But as you can see, also reversal happen like that, more often you see that big reversal happen. So that's why blindly buying also not a good idea. That's why we have a strategy, specific strategy that I use. When all the rules are satisfied, I see price action, strong rejection, only in that case I'll look for buying opportunity on gold. Once I'll find that opportunity, as soon as I'll find, I'll jump on the trade, and also I'll send the same trade to the VIP channel who are following me in that one. Thank you very much. Okay, the white cyclone in West Australia, will that impact the price of the Australian dollar on AUD CAD. I don't think that cyclone will impact Australian dollar, because it's a natural phenomena, may not have a big impact on the economy, because normally currency impacted by global effect. So cyclone is a local influence. It may not impact. Okay, I don't think that it will impact, because a currency is a whole economy's backbone. So yeah, I don't think that it will impact anything. But still, you thinking is a good that you are cautious. When you see this kind of news is being published, or you see this kind of event, remaining cautious is always a good idea, because we don't know what might happen. Even it may be out of comprehension. Sometimes you saw that I remember 1 year ago when there was a British Prime Minister suddenly resigned, and then there was a big drop on GBP. It didn't follow any rule. When this kind of sudden impact news come that is out of reach, you see that market crash, defying all kind of technical fundamental analysis. So that's why remaining cautious is always good. That's good that you are remaining cautious, but yeah, keep eye on it. We'll keep updated in the new session. You can look at NASDAQ. Yeah, look at it, no problems. Coach, please, how much? Okay, Diamond Stone, no problem. You can visit the website. All the information on the website, you can find the link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. Please visit the website. Any question, let us know in the comment section, in the live chat. No problems. Thank you very much. Thought on gold. So we discussed on gold. For me, gold, I will wait for a local breakdown, and once the price will grab liquidity, then we'll look for potential bullish trading opportunity on this one. Okay, so US30. Okay, we see that US30 is coming down for again some movement, and I might close half of the position and move the stop loss at entry, so that in case anything, because the DXY is facing a resistance, it is not impossible to see any kind of sudden reversal, as this is Friday weekend. Also we need to keep in mind. So Friday weekend is Fridays is always a bit more different than normal day. So this is how I normally manage trade, because US30 have a bit more bigger gaps. So I just did that, and I updated in the VIP channel to do that, to move the entry to the stop loss, because at the end of the day, trade management also is very important. Now US30, you see it's coming down. For me, it's a pullback. Okay. And what I think that US30 highly likely it might come a little deeper for a pullback, and any kind of after a pullback, if we see a long wick candle to the upside, that's the sign that again we might see a move in the direction. But at the same time, as I mentioned, the timing also important. This is weekend. It is not impossible to see that US30 has come down well below, and that's why I moved my stop loss at entry, is because it is weekend and I've already taken 50% of my profit. So even if it takes me out of the trade, I'm okay with this, and hopefully that it should be going to the full spectrum to take me to give me the full TP on this one. So US30, as I mentioned, it's coming down. I will not be look for selling because it's a bull market. After coming down again, once we'll see US30 is going bullish, we'll look for potential bullish trading opportunity. Again, NASDAQ, as you can see, NASDAQ, this is also the analysis that I posted on TradingView yesterday on NASDAQ, and you can see the price has broken out of this resistance zone. Now this zone is crucial to see it is continuing. Now it is you can see there is a narrow range here after the big move. What I will wait for a breakdown again, okay, probably create a long wick candle like this as a doji or a liquidity candle like this one here, and once you'll see that bullish momentum to the upside, we'll look for potential, I'll look for potential buying opportunity on NASDAQ. Or if in case, let's say, the market sentiment changes after the news suddenly reverse, then we can even expect a reversal to the downside. So at this point, I will not be doing anything until I see after a retest from this zone again showing bullish opportunity. Then otherwise, if I see very strong red candles, then I will remain observant to see what's happening in the market. But I think that because there is already a big impulse now consolidating, we'll come back for a pullback and we can expect another bullish move on NASDAQ. Can you check GBP USD? Yeah, absolutely. We'll look at GBP USD. So make sure, guys, you like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done. This weekend I will post some very good educational content so that you don't miss out. Make sure that you press that bell button. Now GBP USD, okay, we see that this vertical candle on GBP USD. Now this candle can be a local reversal candle, which a probability to happen. Normally the price reverse like this. You see that after a big move, one candle has gone up to the resistance and then has come back here again. So because it's weekend, it is possible for all the USDPR to come back to this support zone again. I think that it is possible for short term for a deeper pullback. Yeah, so it is possible to come down for a pullback or again continuation. So to make sure that I'm trading with a high probability, now next zone for GBP USD, I need to see it has come back to this level where there is a 20 EMA, which is a probability. And after coming here, if I see again the price is showing bullish pattern, I'll go long. Otherwise, if I see it's reversing, and I'll see what it is trying to do, because trading with the trend is always a good idea. You can see this big middleman, which is big buy candle, has gone to the upside. When you trade with the trend, this kind of candle is where we can expect for bigger profit target. Now this is the daily chart on GBP USD. Yeah, I think now just to observe to see what's happening next. From the local perspective, we might see some pullback, deeper pullback to this level. If I see long wick candle here and look for buying opportunity. How about BTC and Ethereum? Okay, so let's look at BTC. Okay, so BTC, you see this is a nice bullish candle. This market is bullish now. If I look at the monthly, what we see that Bitcoin from the monthly perspective is in fact a big bull candle. You see this is the monthly candle that has a big long bullish engulfer on the monthly, followed by this month also the market is heading to the upside. I think that BTC USD now from the higher time frame perspective, we see that there is a big bullish impulse started. For me, it is now strongly bullish and it could continue to rise from the weekly. There's a back-to-back 3 weeks dojis and then series of higher low, the price breaking to the upside. I think BTC USD, this is a very important level, is broken. This is a very important level of, you can see with this doji and with this support is broken. The price is above, a very volatile now, and this is the weekly chart on BTC USD. We see the market, this is the previous resistance zone which is turning support here, and with that resistance turn support, BTC USD has broken to the upside. What I think we could potentially see a bigger movement to the upside on BTC USD. So from the daily, for me, you can see there was a nice looking, this is the 20 EMA protecting this structure, and from that level you can expect a long bullish move on this one. And you see this is the daily chart, which is in fact is strongly breaking to the upside. So from the lower time frame, it's trending. Yeah, it's a bull market. BTC USD, oh, I will not think of any kind of selling in this cryptocurrency at the moment. Looks like that we might see BTC USD heading to this imbalance zone here. So after a long months of consolidation and pullback, BTC USD also, you know, picking to the upside. Okay, so yeah, US oil also, we see the bullish move, dollar yen, gold, Euro JPY, all of them. So yeah, we see very good movement in the market, except AUD USD. For me, it's a pullback, or it could be short-term reversal based on, as it is weekend. If it come down for a deeper down here, we'll look for buying. I always look for trading with the trend. So yeah, look for bullish trading opportunity in all the pairs that is with the trend. GBP AUD as well showing strong bullish price action. I think GBP AUD has grabbed good number of liquidity from here. It might, you know, spike to the upside now in that direction. So yeah, in any of them, any kind of price action giving me an opportunity, we will consider going long or short based on the market structure. So I'll keep watching, guys, that all the charts, that all the pairs that we are trading, including gold. And yeah, we see gold now coming down for, okay, so we might see some reversal on gold as well. And as I mentioned, that reversal also happened like that. This is weekend. It is not surprising to see, because gold on the 1 hour we see a double top, okay, and now 2 candles on the 1 hour grabbing liquidity. Okay, so there could be a bit more deeper drop on gold. Okay, so be cautious on buying or selling. I need to see in fact what gold might be doing. It might, okay, so you see this is a double top on gold on the 1 hour, and the price on a resistance. So it is not impossible to see a big jump to the downside, okay, even to this level, and then moving to the upside. So it could come down for a short term on gold. I think that there could be short term drop. So for a reversal trade, I'll look for very good confirmation. If I see that, then only I'll look for, if I see on the lower time frame multiple liquidity grab, then I'll look for selling if I see a strong reversal. Okay, there is a sign of reversal. It doesn't mean that it is reversing. There's a sign of reversal. We might see a local breakdown on gold. The way I see the price action, you see there is a double top with a lower high. So when the price failed to create a higher high, normally the price come down to create a lower low before moving up again. So locally we might see break to grab liquidity, and then we might see that again bullish move. So whatever happening, I'm always on it. The way I'm now, all the time I will be on the chart to find the best trading opportunity for myself as well as for those who are following me in everywhere. So thank you very much for being here, and I will see you again in the New York session live. Don't forget to subscribe and like the stream before I finish. And also anyone looking for a regulated broker, you can use our link about trade. They're regulated, so your capital will be in the safe. And I will be seeing you again in New York session live. And because it's weekend, any trade coming up I'll definitely open in my account, as well as I'll share with you guys. So make sure that you stay present on that live as well. And thank you for being here. I'll see you again in the next session. Until then, stay happy, and I'll see you